Hey, where you got? What you got down there?
2.5
2.5
inches.
inches?
What is that
Two and
it?
a half.
What? 2.5 inches. That's a violation from other day when
He's probably gonna die alone.
I'm a grower. Allow a person to save face. I've had people in my life who were great, but for some reason they had this tendency to sprinkle in a load of BS into conversation. They could either mention something that's factually incorrect, or they would talk about going on the weekend to their uncle's farm and then with their cousins just shooting at some AK-47. Like, bro, this is the UK. What are you talking about? I knew, everyone else knew, and he knew this is BS. They would stick to that version of the truth, of their truth, no matter what. It is interesting when someone speaks, a lot of their pride goes into that conversation. The way they describe their stories, the way they share experiences. So looking back on it now, this period was when I was a lot younger. In the school days, I'm old now. He probably felt as if his life didn't quite match up. He needed to add a bit more sauce. And at that time in our lives, it's fair enough. Bearing all that in mind, a person losing face or being humiliated in public is straight up evil. Evil. Saving face means allowing a person to maintain their dignity, respect, reputation, status, pride, whatever you want to call it. It is the direct opposite of embarrassment or humiliation. You may have been in that situation where you can feel the embarrassment or the humiliation starting to creep in. It makes you uncomfortably hot, your face starts to flush, and suddenly your skin becomes unbearable. It's generally worse when it comes from someone else. This can be friends, family, colleagues, boss, teachers at school, or just general bully. And it can be commenting on something that you can't really change, like the way you're built. Or if you're in school or a workplace, it could be getting shouted at or put in your place for not doing something properly. A lot of the time, this happens in the view of others. Whether it's done to you or you're the one doing it, you may not even realize. The damage is similar to spilling a glass of water into a carpet and trying to regain all the water back into the spilled glass. The damage has simply been done. It's a huge, big old ball of resentment, just tied up and built up. Resentment. And in the unfortunate circumstance that this actually happens, people tend to go on the defensive. They could be completely wrong about something, but they're not even aware. There's no need to try and one-up that person or put them in their place. Allow them to save face. All people really want is to have a general feeling that they belong. It goes back probably to the caveman days when being in a group dynamic promoted survival. Allow people to just be accepted, let things go, keep it breezy. I had someone I considered a friend once who I told a piece of sensitive information. Yes, it was pretty funny, but mostly embarrassing. One of those things you tell someone in confidence. Remember being with like a big group of people, let's say 10-ish, 11-ish people. You know, people are just vibing, having a good time, sipping a little bit. And then he just throws the information in there. This is a big group of people. I'm not close with everyone, so I don't want everyone knowing. I just look at him thinking like, what an a-hole. I was older, so my levels of shame just... It is what it is. A lot of people do care and it does affect them differently. So it's important to have awareness to other people's feelings. When it's self-humiliation, it tends to be okay. You can twist it, make fun of yourself, laugh it off, ride the embarrassment wave. Or let's say it's a work project. You know, you fumble your lines when you're giving a presentation, you forget what you were going to say. Or you can use that as a self-motivator that you fell short this one time. Learn the skill so next time it's more or less perfect. To summarize, don't try and one-up people. No one likes that guy. Take the angle of wanting to understand why is my friend so full of BS. Or if someone makes a mistake in work or in school, tell it to them one-on-one privately. But before you do that, just give them a bit of praise and then slap on the criticism, as Dale Carnegie would say. Honestly, I don't even know why I made this video. I guess I'm fine for those who have 2.5 inches.